is Cynthia. Are you curious to know what is Google My Business and how to use it? Well, then this video is for you. Google My Business is a free tool which enables your business to get listed on Google search results when a customer searches for a product or service that you provide. It is a listing that informs your customers about your existence and allows them to connect with you in order to buy your product or inquire about your product or service. Once you create and optimize your Google My Business listing, it will appear on Google search results below the ad section in Local 3 pack as well as in Google Maps whenever a customer searches for your product or service on Google. Now let me show you step by step how to create and use Google My Business for your business so that you can generate more customer footfalls.
First, come on Google and search Google My Business. Alright, you will get this link. This is the first link, you just have to click on it. So Google will bring you on this Google My Business dashboard. You have to click over here on sign in. Alright, so it will ask you to choose the account. So I will choose the account that I want to create my Google My Business account into. So you will be brought on this dashboard from where you have to add your Google My Business information. Here we will type in the name of your business. So I have a restaurant and I have to write the name of my restaurant over here in business name. Alright, so I have mentioned East Indian delicacies and it is in Kharghar, so I mentioned Kharghar. The next it will ask you is to fill the business category. So mine is a restaurant. So I will just select it from this list that they provide. For next. So next, what are they asking? Do you want to add a location customers can visit, like a store or office? So yes, I have a restaurant, it's a physical store. So I will click on yes. You provide any service wherein you don't have a physical store, you visit the customer's place and provide them the service, then you can click on no. We click over here on next. So this profile will ask you to fill the address. So I'll just quickly fill in my address. I have filled in the address. I'll click on next. Alright, so this is a map marker. So you need to zoom in and place this marker exactly where your business is. So my business is over here. So I will place my marker right over here. I click on next. That's very simple. Alright, so next it is asking, do you also serve customers outside this location? So I have a restaurant and I also pick up deliveries outside Kharghar, so I'll say yes. If it does not apply to you, then you can select no, I don't. But in my case it applies, so I've selected yes. I also serve them outside one location. You click on next. So next I'm going to add the nearby areas. Let me quickly add over here. Once you add the service areas where you provide your service, you can click on next. In the next step, you have to add the phone number you would want your customers to call you on for inquiry, to place an order or to book an appointment. So I'm going to quickly go and add my phone number over here. So I have added my number. Now if you have a website created already, you can add the URL over here. I do not have a website, so I select I don't need a website. And Google also gives you an option to get a free website created by Google My Business. But I would suggest that you get a good website created from a professional. Now I don't have a website. Right now I don't need the website, so I have selected don't need a website. If you have a website, you can add the URL over here. Then let's click on next. Next,
Google will verify your business by sending a postcard containing the verification code at your address within 12 days. You need to add the code later onto your dashboard to verify your business.
So here you can see that my business profile has been verified. I will select next. Okay, so they are asking me to add business hours. So whenever your center is open, you should select this button, so that you are telling your viewers that on which date you are open or available for service and what time. So on Sunday, I open my restaurant at 12:30 and I close it at 10:30. So that's what I have mentioned over here. Same ways you need to add your business hours. So let me add my business hours. Alright, so I have added my business operating hours and I'll select next. Now this section is asking me that if a user wants to message me directly, so can the user message me? So I want the user to message me, so I have selected this, enable this, accept messages. If you feel that you don't want direct messages from the customers, you can disable it, but it is highly recommended that you enable this messaging service. We will click on next. Alright, so since I fall into restaurant category, so it is asking me these options, what facilities do I provide. So yes, customers can dine in at my restaurant, pick up, yes, curbside pickup, which is not available, so I'll select no. There is no drive-through, so I'll select no. It is asking whether I provide delivery, so yes, I'll select yes. It is asking me whether I provide no contact delivery, so yes, I provide no contact delivery. Then I select next. Alright, so in this section we add complete description about our business. We have 750 character limit, so we can only add our description which fits into this character limit. So here I can write about what my restaurant is all about. Alright, so I have written a brief description. I have written of 522 characters, but I would suggest completely use the 750 characters. Once you're done with the description, you click on next. It is asking me to add photos of my menu, so I'll select a few photos and I will add it. Alright, so you can see that here I have added my menu. You can add more photos, you need to just click over here. Once you are done adding the images, you can click on next. Alright, so it is asking me to add photos of my dishes. So let me quickly add the images. Alright, so once my images I have added, I will click on next. So next it is asking me to place Google ads, which I will not do right now, so I will click on skip. We just need to right now focus on organic way to optimize our Google My Business. So you can see that my Google My Business profile is ready. I'll click on continue. So this is how the dashboard of my Google My Business is looking right now. So I need to click on info over here. Okay, so I need to check whether all my information is correct or not. So you can see my business title, my business category. I can even add additional categories. So how do I do it? I click on this pencil button icon. Then you can see here add additional category. Select it. Then you just type restaurant and you will see some options. Whichever suits your business, you can select that particular business category. Suppose you are a doctor, suppose you are a plastic surgeon and you provide laser hair removal and all that surgeries, then you can select that from this listing. Right, so right now I don't find any other category that matches to my business category, so I'll just cancel it. Next, you need to check whether your address is proper, then your business hours is proper. So suppose in case you have a different business hour on a particular day, let's say for example on Friday you operate for 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening. Suppose you operate for 10 o'clock in the morning, 10 to 12, and in the evening 6 to 8. So you can make those changes over here. So here you can say I've added 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Alright, and in the evening I operate at 6, so I'll choose 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Alright, in this way you can add your business hours at what time you are operating. Then you click on apply. So once you make the changes from this info section, the information will go on review mode. So you will see this under review badge over here, which means that Google team will review from their end and then they will approve. Same way you can see that I had added a phone number, it is under review. You will find that phone number will always be under review, so it will take 3 days for the phone number to be reviewed and accepted and verified by the Google team, and it will be added over here. Let us see what is in more hours. I'm a restaurant, so I can select what are my brunch hours. So suppose on Sunday I have brunch hours at 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. so that I will select over here. Alright, and click on continue. I have happy hours every Friday between 3 to 6, so I will mention that over here. Between 3 to 6 I have happy hours wherein I give special discount that I mention, and I click on continue. In this similar way you can add your special hours. Any specific delivery or service you provide on a specific hour, you can mention it over here. Click on apply. The next you can do is add a short name. So I want to add my short name. So you can see it is already giving me a suggestion, so I will select it. I like it. In case I don't want Khargar to be mentioned, I'll remove Khargar, but I like it this way, so I will select it and I click on apply. So once you select your short name, you can even share your business listing on your Facebook. You can share it to your friends or your customers on WhatsApp, or if you have a Twitter handle, you can share it with Twitter. In case you want to share via email, that option is also available. So that I don't want to right now, so I'll not do that part right now. In case in future I build a website, I can easily add the website URL over here. Okay, and click apply. Right now I don't have a website, so I'm just cancelling it. Alright, so here I can add a menu link. I do not have a website, so I will not pay attention to this, but here you can add a menu link. If you have restaurant, if you have your list of menu, that link you can add over here. Alright, so same way I can add order ahead links and reservation links. Here I can see an option of adding menu. So when I click on that, it will take me to a separate page wherein it will tell me to add the menu. So let's say lunch. Alright, so we provide egg curry. So I select egg curry from the item and my price is 150 rupees. So I select the price and I can even add a description over here. Some description about my egg curry. You can add lot of information. There are 1000 characters. It is good that you make use of it and select add. In this way I can select more and add more products of mine over here in this section. Alright, let's see some other. Okay, so now let us check what is next. Now since I have selected it as a restaurant, so it is giving me the option to add menu. In case you are a doctor, it will ask you to add service. If you are a parlor owner, it will ask you to add services. Alright, so there will be a different feature over here. Next, it wants me to add a business description. So identify as women-led. Yes, so all my chefs are ladies, so I'll select yes. So I will have to select whether these attributes fit to my business or not. So wheelchair accessible entrance, yes I have. Wheelchair accessible parking lot, I have it. Wheelchair accessible restroom, I don't have, so I will select it. Wheelchair accessible seating, I have it, so I'll select it. Bar on site, no I do not have a bar, so I will not select. Good for kids, yes. Okay, there are more options. So restroom is available, free Wi-Fi is available, family friendly, right? Breakfast, catering, all these options I'm going to select because this suits my restaurant. When you select a different business category, then according to that business, other attributes are displayed. So once I have accepted everything, I'll click on apply. So I have added all the attributes of my business. You can see the description. I can add the opening date of my restaurant. So here is 2021. Month is March 14. Alright, so in this way I have completely optimized all the information about my Google My Business. Let us see what other things that we can do and how we can use Google My Business on a daily basis to ensure that my Google My Business gets more visibility and ranks in the career path in SERP. So let us see how to use Google My Business on a daily basis. First thing first is you need to create posts. Alright, so you can come over here on post section. So to add a post, you can see this option over here. If it is your first post, you can select here. Or else you can select this also. And click on what's new. So I want to put a photo about my new dishes. So I have selected my new dishes. I click on open. So this is what I have selected, a post, and you can write some information about the post. So let me write something about the post that I have added. So I have added something about this post, and then if you have a website, then you can choose from any of these options. And you can add the link over here, but I don't have a website and I don't want to link it to anything, so I click on publish. So once you click on publish, then this gets published. Right, so this is how you can add a post on the SERP. So this is something you can do 2 to 3 times a week. It is good to do 3 times a week to ensure that your Google My Business is quite active. Alright, next thing you can keep adding is photos. So you can add a logo, you can add a cover photo. So let's add a logo. So this is my logo, I will select it. So you can do adjustments, and once you're done with adjustments, you can click on set logo. Alright, once your logo is done, you can add a cover photo. So you can select any cover photo from your. Alright, so you can add your cover photo. You can take some images of the interior of your business and the exterior of your business. You can add it over here. You can take videos and you can post it over here. So it is better that you keep adding photos and videos of your businesses 2 to 3 times in a week. Alright, you can click on this plus button. So it will ask you to select the photo or video from your computer and you can add it on your Google My Business. Alright. The next and the most important factor for any business is to get reviews on your Google My Business. So you can come over here on home. Okay. And here you will find an option to get reviews. Okay. So you will find a review form. So this review form is nothing but a link that you need to share with your customers. Alright, you can transform it into a QR code and paste it on your reception desk, and you can get more and more reviews for your business. So you can share this review link on your WhatsApp, on your Facebook, and encourage your customers to add reviews on your GMB. Once you start receiving reviews, it is very important that you check what reviews you are receiving, okay, and you need to reply to your reviews. So here you can see on the left section there is reviews option. When you click on it, you will find a reviews panel. Okay, one of my customer has given a review, so I will reply to my review. So I would write something like this. So here in my reply to review, I have thanked my customer for giving a review, and so something like this you can write, and you can click on post reply. So instantly Google will post the reply to the review. Alright, so you make sure that as and when you get reviews, you keep replying to them. You can even check insights on this insights option that is there on the left hand side. When I click on it, I will get a panel like this. Alright, so since it is a very new GMB, so right now you cannot see any insights. After 1 month, you will find that how many people visited your website, how many people requested directions to your store, how many people have called you, and how many people have messaged you. Alright, you can also see insights from here. Here you can see new profile performance. You click on it. So here it will give you some interactions and all that. So since it is a new GMB, there are no interactions, but let me show you a insights page of an already existing GMB and which is doing quite very well. So here you can see customer actions of a GMB which is quite old, and here when I click on 1 week, it will give me the data of 1 week's traction on the GMB. So here you can see, similarly if I can select 1 month or 1 quarter, so let me select 1 month. So in a month I have got these many website visits, 30 direction requests, 27 people have called, and there are no messages. Here on this see new profile performance tab, I can select months over here. Okay, when I click on apply, it will give me like how many interactions have happened in these 2 months. Alright, how many people have discovered. Then in order for you to understand which search is triggering your business, so you can select this see more button. When you click on it, it will show you all the keywords that people are typing on Google, and your GMB is visible to them. So you can use these keywords in your reply to reviews, in your posts regularly, and slowly and gradually you will see that there is increment in the number of calls and footfalls for your business. So this is the Google My Business of my restaurant, and I can see there is questions and answers option. So what is this? So if someone has any question that they want to ask related to the product or service that you provide, so people can click on this questions and answers, okay, and they can ask the question. So when you will receive a question, you will not get any information on this dashboard, okay. These questions are not added here, they are directly added over here. So you will have to answer it from the SCRP itself, okay. So when someone asks a question, I can directly answer it from SCRP itself.
This is how you can create and use Google My Business for your business benefit and get more qualified leads. To know more on how to create Google My Business, you can connect with UnoSearch.